Good morning to each and everyone. My name is Jasper Jan D. Austria from BSCSS3B. For today's discussion, we will be talking about the Spain's Empire, a powerful Spanish Empire. Paano maging powerful ang isang empire? First, dapat may determined leader. Charles V fought both Muslims and Lutherans or the Protestant for what? To attain peace. Because in their time, religion can colonize a country. And in 1555, natamasan ng Germany ang Peace of Augsburg, which allowed the German ruler to choose the religion for their territory at dahil ito sa tulong ni Charles V. Paano maging powerful ang isang empire? First, dapat may determined leader, and second, dapat may determined successor. Ang anak ni Charles V na si Philip II, binana ang Spain, nandiyan ang Spain, Netherlands at American colonies. Paano nga ba pinatagbo ni Philip II ang Spain's empire? Philip was shy, serious, and like his father, deeply religious. He was also very hardworking, so basically he's been inspired of his great father. In 1580, namatay ang King of Portugal na walang tagapagmana at dahil pamangkin ng hari si Philip, siya na ang ginawa nitong tagapagmana ng Portuguese Kingdom. Nanuoy kaanib ang Africa, India at ang East Indies. Kaya hindi lang Spain, kolonya sa Amerika, kundi mga empire that circled around the globe ang mayroon siya at that time. Philip's empire provided him with incredible wealth. By 1600, binigyan ng Amerika ang Spain with an estimated 339,000 pounds of gold. Between 1550 and 1650, mga nasa 16,000 tons of silver naman ang ipinadala sa Spain. Kaya sa pamamagitan ng kayamanan ng Spain at that time, kaya nitong sumuporta ng aabot sa 50,000 soldiers. Philip II's empire was once become great because he is determined successor. He gained kingdoms over kingdoms and incredible wealth. Paano naman kaya nilabanan ni Philip II ang mga Muslim and Lutherans? Kasi kahit ang problemang ito ay hindi na bago na maging si Charles V ay naging problema din ito. How Philip II defend the Catholicism? Defender of Catholicism. Gaya nga na nasabi ko kanina, religious conflict was not new to Spain. Reformation was there and also the so-called Reconquista or the campaign to drive Muslims from Spain. Kung ikaw si Philip, anong gagawin mong aksyon to end the religious war? Philip used Inquisition to investigate suspected heretics or non-believers in Christianity. What this Inquisition means? Hindi lang pakikipaglaban ang solusyon sa digmaan, right? Pwede rin itong madaan sa maayos na pag-uusap. Inquisition was instituted to form fair trials in both parties, so those who were suspected of heresy that trying to rewrite the history using the religion was punished. The Inquisition was an attempt to stop unjust executions, but it did not establish well. Kaya in 1571, umaksyon si Philip to end the war against the mounting power of the Muslims of the Ottoman Empire and the Protestants of the Europe. Muslims was defeated through 200 Venetian ships, and the Protestants together with their Queen Elizabeth I defeated by Spanish Armada in 1588. And aside with that victorious episode of Philip, meron pang flourishing moment ang natamo ng Spain, and we are not talking about the religious war anymore. It is the golden age of Spanish art and literature. Ang incredible wealth ng Spain ay hindi lang sumusuporta para lang sa mga construction projects, sa pagpapalakas ng military forces, sa businesses, but it also allowed monarchs and nobles to become patrons of artists during the 16th and 17th centuries or the Golden Age. The works of two great painters show both the faith and the pride of Spain during this period. We have El Greco na ang totoong pangalan ay Domenicus Theotokopoulos, but Spaniards called him El Greco, meaning the Greek. His subject in painting targeting the deep Catholic faith of Spain, and for Diego Velázquez, his subject in painting targeting the royal family or the Spanish monarchy. And for literature, one is Don Quixote na nagpublish ng kanyang nobela entitled De la Mancha in 1605, na natawag na the birth of modern European novel. And last, Miguel de Cervantes na na-inspired sa nobela ni Don Quixote, kaya he wrote about a poor Spanish nobleman who went a little crazy after reading too many books about heroic knights. Pero kahit nakaranas ang Spain ng flourishing moment na umabot hanggang sa 17th century, Philip Great's empire was not always be great. The Spanish Empire weakens. Nanghina ang Spanish Empire dahil sa inflation and taxes. Inflation in Spain had two main causes. Number one, Spain's population had been growing. Dumami ang taong nagdedemand sa pagkain at ibang goods, kaya nagtaas ng presyo ang mga negosyante. Number 2, as silver bullion flooded in the market, its value dropped. Bumagsak ang halaga ng pera dahil mataas ang purchasing power ng consumer. Meron pang ibang dahilan kung bakit bumagsak ang ekonomiya ng Spain, dahil na rin sa epekto ng religious war. It lost many valuable artisans and business people na pawang mga Muslims, na they've been sacrificed na sana malaking tulong sa imperyo pero still it's good decision to expel them dahil kapag hinayaan naman sila sa imperyo, baka wala nang matapos na digmaan sa relihiyon. Sa usaping taxes naman, Spain's nobles did not have to pay taxes. Mga nasa high class ay hindi nagbabayad ng buwis at ibinabaon nila ito sa mga lower class. Kaya Spain's never developed the middle class. Sa simula nakita natin ang kagandahan ng Spain's and the greatness of Philip. But right at this moment, nalaman natin ang flaws sa political system and governance. Ano pa ang dahilan kung bakit nanghina ang imperyo? Making Spain's enemies rich. Paano pinayaman ng Spain ang kalaban nito? Dahil sa tinangkilik nila ang produkto ng kaaway nila. Hindi naman agad-agad tatangkilik na ibang produkto ang Spaniards maliban na lang kung mas mura ang alok ng kalaban sa binibentang produkto. Ganun na nga nangyari, imbes na export, mostly imported products. And to cut the story short, Spain's incredible wealth flowed into the pockets of foreigners who were mostly Spain's enemies. Wars are constantly coming in Spain, and to finance their wars, humiram sila ng pera sa German and Italian bankers, hanggang sa mag-declare na nga si Philip ng bankruptcy sa economic status ng Spain. Pero papayag ba si Philip na bumagsak ang imperyo? Dutch Revolt. Nagkaroon ulit ng digmaan sa pagitan ng Spain and the Protestant of Netherlands. So, panibagong digmaan ulit sa relihiyon nito. In response in 1566, nagpadala ng army si Philip led by a duke para kalabanin ang angry Protestants. On a single day in 1568, the duke executed 1,500 Protestants and suspected rebels. Finally, in 1579, the 7 northern provinces of the Netherlands, which were largely Protestants, united and declared their independence from Spain. Panibagong victorious episode na naman kay Philip. He win another religious war. After the ups and downs of the Spain's empire, Philip proves his greatness in history.